It's incredibly dangerous to leave an abuser, because the final step in the domestic violence pattern is kill her. Over 70% of domestic violence murders happen after the victim has ended the relationship, because then the abuser has nothing left to lose. Other outcomes include long-term stalking, even after the abuser remarries, denial of financial resources, and manipulation of the family court system to terrify the victim and her children. And still we ask, why doesn't she just leave? I was able to leave because of one final sadistic beating that broke through my denial. I realized that the man who I loved so much was going to kill me if I let him. So I broke the silence. I told everyone. The police, my neighbors, my friends and family, total strangers. And I'm here today because you all helped me. Abuse thrives only in silence. You have the power to end domestic violence simply by shining a spotlight on it.
Have you ever wondered why narcissists explode the moment you set a boundary? Hey Butterfly, I'm Goddess, your narc survivor and guide. Today inside the sanctuary, we're diving deep into narcissistic rage, the storm they unleash when they can't control you anymore. I'll show you what triggers it, how it's used to manipulate you, and how you can stay grounded in your power no matter how loud they roar. If this message resonates, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. It helps our sanctuary grow and reach more survivors.
The reason a narcissist gets so angry when they feel that you've abandoned them is because they have no internal sense of self. All of their self-esteem, self-confidence, and identity relies on you or their friends or whoever is giving them the supply. Whoever is telling them that they're awesome or that their accomplishments are impressive or that they're pretty or smart. If they do not have that, they fall into a deep and spiraling depression that us people who have empathy and are not narcissists cannot even comprehend. And when they are in a depression, because they have extremely shallow emotions and no sense of self, this comes out as not just anger, but a rage that boils out of them. And what's really scary about narcissistic rage is that it is directed at you, at revenge, smearing your good name, and trying to do everything that they can to ruin your life. That's why the only option when you start to see a smear campaign happening is to completely go no contact. You are not going to be able to talk them out of this with logic. You're not going to be able to show them your side of things. It's just never going to happen. It's illogical, and it's something that you are not equipped to deal with, frankly. All you can do is remove yourself from the narrative as quickly as possible. When they start to smear your name, you are going to kill them with kindness, because if they are accusing you of doing these things or being the abuser, and you are perfectly nice to everybody around you and are not capable of hurting others, other people are going to start to see what the truth is. The people that really matter will see that you are not the problematic one. You are not the abuser. You are simply trying to move on with your life and be a good person while this narcissist continues to talk about you over and over again.
Covert narcissists and silent rage. This is something covert narcissists may do when they are extremely unhappy with you. And maybe you have called them out on one of their problematic behaviors, maybe you have made them feel inferior or jealous, or you have given them a narcissistic injury. And the result is they give you silent rage. This is when they are extremely angry and furious, but they don't say anything at all. But you can tell because their anger will be flowing from every fiber of their being, and the energy will become extremely tense. This might be the beginning of a silent treatment, and they might give you the silent treatment for days to weeks to months at a time, and whatever you have done, they may try to hold it over your head. To see this in action, if you watch The Godfather Part 2, when Kay tells Michael that she got an abortion, the look on his face is a great example of silent rage.
Why are narcissists so angry? Anger seems to be one of their characteristic emotions. Their anger can range from passive-aggressive right up to narcissistic rage and include domestic abuse. Like all people, a narcissist's anger can stem from various places. When their self-worth is challenged or they feel humiliated or criticized, they may respond with anger as a defense mechanism to protect their fragile ego. Narcissists have a sense of entitlement, and they believe that they deserve special treatment. So, when they perceive that their entitled status isn't being met, or if they encounter obstacles or perceived slights, they may respond with anger to assert their dominance and regain control. Because narcissists always prioritize their own needs and their own desires, they can become super angry when the needs or opinions of others contradict their own. Their lack of empathy leads to their own anger as they really struggle to see beyond their own perspective. When a narcissist is faced with resistance or a perceived loss of control, they might become angry as a way to assert their authority. The anger is used to regain dominance over those that they perceive as threats. If they feel that their self-perception of superiority is being threatened, or that their vulnerabilities are about to be exposed, they might react with anger just to mask those underlying insecurities. Not all narcissists display anger in the same way. Some are more overt, some internalize it, and some display full narcissistic rage. What has your experience been with narcissistic anger?
A lot of these narcissistic men really do struggle with mental health issues like depression and anger issues because they are repressing their true feelings. When you repress an emotion, it builds up inside of you. And if you have no way to express that, it's just gonna boil and boil and boil until it finally bursts. So you will notice that these narcissistic men, they treat you so poorly. They're so mean to you. They're so rude to you. They treat you as if they hate you with so much disgust. And it's because, first of all, they're disgusted with themselves, and second of all, they don't have a way to be their true selves because they are so ashamed of themselves. And so all that anger that they have from not being able to live their life freely, although they can, they just choose not to because they're ashamed. But all that anger that they have, they take it out on you because you are somebody who lives authentically and at peace. I remember my ex always used to say, I want your happiness. I just want your happiness. And it's not like he meant he wanted me to be happy, but he actually wanted my happiness. But he didn't realize, like, the way that he said that, that shit was creepy. Like, you want to steal my joy is basically what you're saying. But he didn't realize that he was saying it like that. So yes, a lot of these narcissistic men are very angry, very depressed, and very moody, and will take it out on you.
And they're going to try their best to hit you exactly where it hurts. The minute they're done with you, or you are done with them, they're going to show you just how much they never cared about you from the very beginning. If it means that they've got to go and smear your name to everybody in the community, lie on you, call the police on you, get you fired from your job, or whatever the case may be, you're going to have to be 10 steps ahead of a manipulating, psychopathic narcissists. These people have studied you from the moment you said hello. They know just exactly what it's going to take to tear you down. They're going to use that to their full advantage. And they don't care about your children. In fact, when y'all were together, they were the worst at parenting. When you do have to try to co-parent with them, they're going to try to make your life a living hell, even during that stage. Just so they can drag you through court and cause financial abuse. They are going to do everything in their power to hit you where it hurts when they are no longer a part of your life. I love you. You're going to be all right.
Thank you for flying with me today, butterfly. Sacred reflection. What boundary have you been afraid to set because of someone's anger? Sit with it. Journal it. Honor your fear, then release it. Because peace doesn't come from pleasing the abuser. It comes from choosing yourself. You are not crazy. You are not broken. You are becoming. I'm Goddess, your narc survivor and guide. And if this spoke to your soul, please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe to Narc-Free Nirvana so our sanctuary continues to grow wings together. Until next time, stay aware, stay sovereign, and keep rising, Radiant One.
I'm a survivor, I'm not gonna give up, I'm not gonna stop, I'm gonna work harder, I'm a survivor, I'm gonna make it, I will survive, keep on surviving, I'm a survivor, I'm a survivor. Now that you're my life, I'm so much better. Not that I'll be weak without you, but I'm stronger. Not that I'll be wrong without you, but I'm